All right, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming. I appreciate that you guys came to the live. Hey, everybody, Deja Vu, Arlene, Angie Pooh. So I really just wanted to come briefly, and they will continue to be briefly. My mic went out. I wanted to talk about what's going on. I don't know what's in the air, but I do know people are focusing on the wrong things and they're focusing at the wrong places. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now, what I wanted to do was really discuss, is this guy Tory Lanez, in case you guys don't know what's going on, I definitely am going to read the article to let y'all know what's going on. If y'all keep up with Megan Thee Stallion, then you know Megan Thee Stallion is very pretty. She has a very built body, hence stallion. She has a very nice body, and she's the type of person that befriends a lot of people. You might know somebody like that ends up hanging around everybody. The kind of person, that Aquarius, that can get along with everybody, the jackal of all trades. If you not one, you probably know one. And that sometimes, in my opinion, if you're not careful, can be dangerous. And in this case, it served to be dangerous. There's been a lot of speculations online about this whole situation. They started off partying over at Kylie Jenner's house. And even on a video, which they had music, so I can't play the video. It was a very brief video. Meg was like, I'm going live for 5 minutes. Tory came in between Kylie and Meg. And Megan was like, Tory, you're going to get my phone wet. And if you actually paid attention to her body language, you would have noticed that she was a little irritated at that point. And ladies, we know how it is when we don't really like the guy. He likes us. And let's keep it even real, okay? Even more realer when it comes to short men. Okay, me, I'm short, okay? But I'm a woman. But I have a lot of short men in my family, okay? On my father's side, we got a lot of shorter men, fine men, but short men, okay? Built men, down to earth G's, but they short. So I'm no stranger to hearing the stigmatisms because I'm short. Anytime I get an attitude, the first thing folks want to say is, you got the short complex. No, I don't. I don't have a short complex. I'm just as much got an attitude as you do. But you know, people usually relate short men to inadequate. And I hear that honestly with all races. I don't hear that just with the black race. I hear it with all races, but I'm going to be real honest, as I always am. Black people have a tendency to tear down black people more than any other race. And I say this not to tear us down, but to just to serve as recognition. Recognize that you as a black person, you know, we as a black people, we have a tendency to joke about things. We make fun, we laugh, we joke, and sometimes we hurt people's feelings. And talking about somebody's height and making that a joke, that can be harmful, especially for a man. A man is created to be the head, the leader. Unbeknownst to a lot of these people in the new millennium who want things to change, traditionally, men, and they are built to be the stronger body. And most of us women, we were taught, don't hit a man. A man is always stronger than a woman. Things like that. Even if you don't believe it or subscribe to it, the facts are that a man, they are stronger. They're the stronger vessel. They were created to work, created to labor, created to provide, to protect, and all of that stuff. So think about it. For a man to be laughed at by the world, to be found out that he's only 5'3", think about how hard that could have been for him. We all, ladies, we know there's the short dude that want to get with you. He has to be friendly to get in. He has to be a friend. And usually they do that. They try They try to use charm. A lot of times we don't go for them. It has to be those special moments where you find him attractive because he's cute and because of his personality. There's other things, but there is the point is there's a stigmatism about short men. And one thing that I found relevant to this whole situation is that TORY probably had an insecurity. He probably had an insecurity about his height when it came to women. He found himself feeling inadequate, maybe being clowned by other men. You know, men challenge each other. They compete with each other at the job, at the games like the football, the basketball. They're very competitive by nature. That is a masculine energy. So let's go ahead and start and get into the article, because I really don't like to be long on live. So I'm gonna start. Okay, so this is where it first started. I'm gonna play the video just in case y'all don't recall it. Let's play this video. Hold up, let me make sure that I turn on this desktop. Okay.
So I've been using this awesome new app called Rakuten that gives me cash back on everything.
That's Ebates.
I get cash back on electronics, travel, clothes.
You're talking about Ebates.
Yes, I'm talking about Rakuten. A pretty good deal. Ebates is now Rakuten. Sign up today.
Okay, guys. So that I can't believe I just had the mic off the entire time. Hopefully y'all read that, and thanks for being patient. Okay. But I'm not gonna read the entire thing again. That was very long. I'm shocked that I had that on the mic on mute. So basically, the article is explaining. I'm not gonna read it again, but TMZ talked about what happened, which you saw on the video. He was at that time charged for a concealed weapon. Megan told the police at that time that she had a glass in her foot, but it came out later on that she was taken to the hospital. She said she was treated for being shot. She was a victim of a intentional crime for somebody that intended to put harm on her. That's all. I'm not reading that again because I apologize for that. The mic was actually off. Can you hear me now? Let me turn this on. Just I don't know if y'all can. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me now. So anyway, like I said, this is gonna be a short live. I just wanted to keep my word and try to be more consistent. As I keep going, trust and believe, I will be better and better and better and better. You know. So that was crazy. That was crazy. What are y'all thoughts? Do y'all think that TORY did it? Hi, apes on the tube. I want to, and if I said that wrong, apes on the tube. Okay. So, do y'all think that TORY has something to do with it? Do you think TORY shot Megan? Do you think that? What do you think happened? As I said earlier, you dealing with a man that's people are laughing at him now because of his height, and you know. Thank you, apes on the tube. Oh, thank y'all for bearing with me. People laughing at the man's height. The police report came out. It showed that he was 5'3". Everybody was laughing all over Twitter. And when I looked at the race, it's always black people. It's always black people. And why is this important to me? Is because we are trying to get justice for black people, black on black. I mean, not black. Yeah, black on black crime as well. But we're trying to. We are protesting Black Lives Matter. We are getting a lot of media attention. We gain a lot of support from all other races, and people are finally changing laws on our behalf. They're finally empathizing with us. And the problem I find continuously is that black people have to also do the work. Like, in my opinion, to tear this man down because of his height. I know that's what he went through as a child. I just know short men, especially black men, they get tore down. They get tore down because of something like his height. And I'm sure he feels inadequate. I'm sure that has a lot to do with his insecurity, which has a lot to do with him not being able to take rejection. And then it could become a greater issue. Maybe, this is my thoughts, it's possible that Megan rejected him because Megan is flirtatious. We see her on Twitter. We see what she does. She twerks a lot, and that's just her. So it's very possible and very feasible that Megan rejected this guy. No one knows what actually happens until all details come out. But I want to play what the lawyer had to say. And I'm going to move really quick. I'm going to move so quick. It's going to be crazy. Okay. But I do want to play what the attorney had to say. Had to say. And I don't know if it was Tory Lane's attorney. I think it was Tory Lane's attorney. Let's see once I could find it. I have so many emails. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna play what Tory Lane's attorney had to say. And I am not turning the mic off this time, so you can hear it. All right, let's turn it on. Hold on. All right. Oh, hey, April. APZ. Okay. Okay, APZ. Okay, April, I got you. Thank you. And kisses back. Okay, so let me play this real quick, y'all, while we get right to it, okay? Let's get through it. I'm new to this live,
on
but
a
I'm
felony gun charge in California.
So this is the lawyer. It says here, lawyer explains Tory Lanez felony gun charge, and this was July 13th. So this is the first time he spoke out when it first happened. Let's play that.
Let me tell you what happened, what to expect. The story is cops are called to the scene at a house party. The people at the house party say that someone shot 4 or 5 times in the air, they jumped into an SUV and they ran off. The cops say that they located that SUV, and inside that SUV was Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, and another woman. The charge against Tory is illegally concealing a firearm. I hope he didn't say anything because there's many defenses to that charge. The cops have to know that you knew that the gun was in the car. Tory didn't know the gun's in the car, it's not on him. Here's the very interesting thing. Tory got hit with a felony and not a misdemeanor. That means most likely he either didn't have a permit or he's got a prior or there's some other circumstance here that we don't know about. But this is a serious charge. It's the felony gun charge, not the misdemeanor. The other thing that's really weird is Meg Thee Stallion was in the car. She had a cut on her leg and she was taken to the hospital. We don't know if Meg said anything. Stay tuned. Tory Lanez just caught a...
That was July 13th. A lot of that has changed as of today. Let me go ahead and get back to this. Okay, here we go. Let's put it back on them too. So a lot has transpired to today. If you heard what he was saying, he had a felony. Why the hell would Tory Lanez have a felony instead of a misdemeanor if there was no evidence that he shot her at that time? Well, when I went back and looked into the history, as I always do, you know, I always like to try to do that in order to gain a storyline and find out who and what this person is about. When I go back and I look into Tory Lanez history, I find that he has a trouble history. I don't know what it is with people. Okay, we're not going to say just our people. We want to protect our amendment number 2, which is the right to bear arms. We want to be able to do that. The only way we can do that if we stay out of jail, stay out of putting guns in our hands illegally. So that we can protect our loved ones, especially in today's time when we are in dangerous, perilous times. When we have police officers that are committing crimes against us and everything that's going on, KKK, white supremacists, even black on black crime. You have to be able to protect yourself. So it's really not a good idea to be out there with guns when you know you're not supposed to have one. So this is why he was charged with a felony charge. I'm going to show you why Tory Lanez was charged with a felony charge. It all goes back to this, okay? Miramar cop stop Rose. Okay, so let's just see here with all these ads. Rolls-Royce arrests hip-hop artist Tory Lanez on gun charges April 13, 2017. An expired dealer's tag on a 2014 Rolls-Royce apparently prompted Miramar police to stop hip-hop artist Tory Lanez and arrest him on a weapon charge and other alleged offenses. Lanez, 24 at the time, who was originally from Ontario, Canada, and whose real name is Daystar Shemuel Peterson, lives in Pembroke Pines. Police stopped him Wednesday afternoon near Memorial Hospital, Miramar, at 1901 Southwest 172nd Avenue. In addition to the expired dealer tag, Lanez did not have a valid license to drive in Florida or anywhere in the United States. The glove box held less than 20 grams of marijuana, and the center console contained a loaded firearm, according to a police report. Lanez faces charges of failing to register a motor vehicle, operating a vehicle without a valid license or insurance, marijuana possession, and carrying a concealed firearm. His lawyer at the time, Andell K. Brown of North Miami, said Daystar is innocent of these allegations and he will be fully exonerated once all the facts come to light. You gotta love a lawyer. I feel like I should have went for it. At the time of his arrest, Lanez did not have a concealed weapons permit. Miramar Police Detective Carlos Villalona said Thursday he didn't display a weapons permit. Villalona said if he has one or applied for one, we couldn't say, because it wasn't presented. The Florida Department of Agriculture issues concealed weapons permits and withholds from public records the names of applicants and permit holders. Okay, Lanez was freed Thursday from a Broward County jail on a $1,000 bond. Brown would not discuss the allegations against his client. Lanez is a smooth, sweet voice singer who hits love and say it. Okay, so that's not what I want to talk about. Somebody said here, he's a hard-working young man with an amazing story who has used his talent to spread love around the world. But that's great. That's great. Awesome. You're loving, you're kind, you're charming, you're everybody's dream. But you came out there in 2017 with no valid driver's license in the United States. No one would have known except expired tags on a Rolls Royce. Do you feel me? Like you all out there exposed. It's like you asking to be stopped. And then you have a loaded firearm in your car and you don't have a permit. So he actually had a lot of mercy on his life, because if it was somebody I knew, they would have been arrested and they would have had years for that. Count your blessings. So if we're asking about if it's possible that Tory could have done this to Megan, if we want to know if these people are the kind of people that would do that, well, let me tell you, when it comes to history, history repeats itself. That's what they think. And when it comes to evidence, it doesn't matter how sweet you are, how nice you are. It don't matter if it's your friend's car. What matters is that you have all those strikes against you. And that's not the only strike he had against him. There's other things that happen in his history, and I didn't touch. I'm not touching on all of them, but some of the things that would definitely lead up to him being guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, he threatened Interscope, his record label at the time. Another thing happened with where LANEZ was accused of stalking an ex-girlfriend. He was accused of stalking one of his ex-girlfriends, and this is gonna be. Hold up, do I have it? There's a picture of him. Oh no, there's a picture of a text message back and forth between him and a I believe she was Jamaican ex-girlfriend. Well, that also would allude to the fact in those tweets that posted that this man has a history of not being able to take rejection, carrying firearms, and things like that. So let me see if I can quickly pull that up. Just everything is quick today. Okay. So another reason why is most likely he shot Meg. Most likely. I don't really doubt it, to be honest with you. This is the reason here. Another reason here. Tory Lanez's Jamaican ex-girlfriend says singer abused her for months. And this happened, we're looking at March 2nd, 2017. LANEZ is under fire after his ex-girlfriend put out a story claiming that the Canadian singer abused her for months. The female, whose Instagram handle is @Brianna Nana, wrote a lengthy post accusing the Tekwe Hot singer of publicly humiliate her on more than one occasion. She said that the abuse got so bad that she ended the relationship. Brianna also leaked screenshots of a bunch of text messages that he sent harassing her. As for her reason to now go public with her allegations, she said that she was in fear of her life and only chose to publicize the events now because Tory Lanez showed up at her house 2 days now uninvited. This is her full post. So here it is. It says, I've been dealing with physical, verbal, and emotional abuse for the past 9 months from someone most of you look up to, even idolize, Tory Lanez. I've been quiet about this whole situation because I felt the need to protect him. Isn't that what Megan is seemingly doing? Protecting him? Knowing what he's going through and not having any real support system. I've done nothing to this man but showed him genuine love and support, even when he constantly humiliated and embarrassed me in public. Now, if you look at Megan, hasn't Megan been on his quarantine Instagram thing when she was twerking around and having a good time with him? Haven't she? And when it came to that video of her and Kylie and him at Kylie's house right before the shooting, she even said, Tory, you gonna get my phone wet? She was already annoyed. So, I mean, that right there told me, based on my own experience, I know when a person is a little annoyed. And I would guess that he do too much. So, yeah. I never once disrespected him until today when he pulled up at my house uninvited. second day in a row. I have moved on and he has refused to accept it. If I can't have you, no other nigga can. And at this point, I feel like my life is at risk. Never in my life have I ever felt so scared. As I type this, tears are running down my face because I know I'm not the only one going through this. It took a lot for me to make this public, but I know a lot of women have lost their lives because they simply didn't speak up, and I refuse to be a victim. Today I've decided to speak up about a situation that is threatening me, as I don't know what he's thinking and I don't know what to expect. And I'm not gonna read this all, but this is here is the actual. This is actually the text message. It's kind of a. This is the text message she put out. So just an example. My youth, pick up your phone, okay? And look, this is what I do, okay? I try. FaceTime me now. I need to talk to you. I know I've done you wrong, but I need you now. I need someone to talk to, and that person is you. And she says, what are you doing? I need you to leave. If you don't move, leave. See, I can't really read. If you don't move in the next 3 minutes, I'm calling the police. I'm sick of your foolishness. He says, how the fuck you know where I'm at? Hold up, I don't know if that's her or him. How the fuck you know where I'm at if, oh, that's him. If you in Jamaica. My nigga, stop fucking playing with me. Come outside for a minute, okay? Don't hate on my Jamaican slang, okay? I'm not finna leave. No, that's country. I'm not finna leave till you come outside. Keep playing with me. That's him. And then he says, something up there, but I can't read it. What's up? Can't do this shit without you. On God. Bree, just come outside. Or hit me when you get back if you really in Jamaica. Guard go. I don't know what guard go means, but that's what he said. When you back from Jamaica, who you there with? When you back from Jamaica, who you there with? Yo, my youth. Pick up your phone. FaceTime me now. I need to talk to you. I know I've done you wrong, but I need you now. I need someone to talk to. Okay, so that I just read that, okay? So basically that goes on, and I'm not going to attempt to act anymore because it's not all that great, okay? So TJ Carpenter, hi TJ Carp. Let me read what you said. And thank you for saying super chat. I appreciate that. I just actually looked at the chat. TJ says, I thought Megan was a thug. She spoke like she was the next gangsta boo. I knew she was a fraud, LOL. Yes. You know, she one of them people. She's one of those people. But this is my thing. I've been saying it from the whole get-go. Maybe I wasn't saying it to her loud enough. Look, I tell you how I feel. You tell me how you feel. Women showing their thongs, their ass, sticking their asses in your face and showing everybody their bodies. That's called seducing. You're seducing men. You got to watch it because you're going to attract something, whether it's a man or a woman, to you that may not be, you know, the type of company you want to keep. Men are in men's nature. They're going to be attracted to that. Men are visual. It's nothing wrong with it. It's the way you were made. Women like women too. So you attracting what you putting out there. And in my opinion, if you're carrying yourself like thug, what you gonna attract? So that's what happens. You know, it just comes with the territory. So yeah, I am going to skip a lot of the stuff that I was going to put out. Okay. So that was that. He was stalking his ex, and she felt very uncomfortable with him. She said that he was beating her up, basically physically abusing her, mentally abusing her. So he was being verbally, every kind of abuse, emotionally. So that means talking down on her, controlling her mental, and also hitting her physical, calling her out her name, treating her less than what she should be treated as verbal. You know, and I think this is the thing, guys. What I see with women all the time, and I'm not judging you if you one of them, because that's just, we in a day's world. We in a 2020. Like, let me get my soda real quick. Mouth is dry. Where is it? Where? That's strange. Okay. Yeah, we're in 2020, so in these days and ages, women call each other bitches. Hey, bitch, bitch this, bitch that. Men. So when men call women bitches, why is there an issue? I just like to know, why is it a problem if you call each other bitches? You call yourself a bitch. Personally, me, I don't like it. I'm not hurt when other people do it because I understand that's how they talk, and I'm not hurt if they. I mean, it don't hurt me to the point where I want to fight if you call me a bitch as a woman because that's the way you probably talk. But at the same time, if you call each other that, and if that's how you respond, when a man calls you a bitch, and when he is that looking down on you, or is that giving you the respect that you demand? I just think we have a lot of stuff wrong. I say nigga. I use it all the time. I use nigga, okay? All the time. You know? So it's a lot of stuff that we do, and we don't realize that we attract what we are and who we are. So moving along, okay? I want to just go ahead and let's just get to the update. That very final part of this matter is the update of what's going on. And while I'm doing that, let me tell you what I think. I think that they got into an argument. I think Megan did not want him sexually. Megan was annoyed. Megan had her friend with her. I think that TORY was drunk. Megan was drunk because you know she be drinking. Don't know if they had any drugs in their system. But I do know that they were drinking. I even heard at the party with Kylie, at some point, somebody said that we got to turn the music down. The cops are outside. So I think that things just was already unruly. I think that they got into an argument. They said Megan tried to leave and he shot her. I don't know the details, but from day one I knew he shot her. That was not hard for me to figure out. It wasn't hard because if you look at it, it was 3 people in the car. He's the one that has the gun. Kelsey, the friend, went on to her post and said he had, basically, I didn't have the gun. She said I wasn't the one with the gun. Megan says someone harmed her. So who does that leave? Unless there was a mystery person that left, then I knew that it was him. All right, so let's move on, guys. Okay, let's go ahead into the update so we can get to the next thing real fast. Okay, multiple reports alleged, and this is from whatever this stereo gum. This is today, 1:00. Multiple reports allege Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. Period. Point blank. Period. This much is clear. Someone shot Houston rap star Megan Thee Stallion outside of Hollywood Hills home early Sunday morning, and the altercation led to Toronto rapper Tory Lanez arrest on felony weapon charges. Wednesday, when Megan revealed that she was recovering from multiple gunshot wounds and grateful to be alive, she suggested the shooting was an intentional effort to harm her, but did not name any names. Didn't want to snitch. Now, multiple reports suggest that the alleged shooter was Tory Lanez. And that's sad, too, really, when you think about it. Because not too long ago during quarantine, Tory was hosting his own quarantine show. He had different women come twerking, and Megan was one of them. They was hanging out, and now it came that fast to this. This is terrible. Billboard, Page 6, and TMZ have all spoken to anonymous sources claiming Tory, okay, they tell his real name, opened fire on Megan following an argument inside his chauffeur, oh gosh, I can't say that word right. Chauffeur, okay, driven SUV. According to these reports, when Megan and her friend Kelsey Nicole were attempting to get out of the vehicle, Tory shot Megan in the foot. The fuck? Something's missing in these details. You don't just shoot nobody because they leave in the car. I mean, I don't know nobody that damn out of control. If I'm hanging with you all the time, every day, and then out of nowhere, like you would, if he's that out, like off the hinges, I think I would know that. Like, so that I feel like something is definitely not. We need more details, of course. In video footage obtained by TMZ, Megan can be seen emerging from the SUV with blood on her feet. So that's the evidence. The LAPD reportedly pulled over and arrested Tory moments after the incident. According to Page 6's sources, Tory fired the shots from within the vehicle. excuse me, while Megan was outside trying to leave. There is video and the police are investigating. This is a case. So there is a video out, but no one wants to come forward and tattletale. Nobody wants to really be involved. I understand it's hard. It's hard. I'm not judging. When you know, when in the hood, in the community, you don't want to tell on people. It's hard for us to tell on folks. It is. We have to overcome that at times because it's for the better of the hurts and the wounded. But that is hard. So they're not coming forward. Whoever has a video, someone taped it, someone videoed it, recorded it, and they have video footage of it, but they not coming forward. So the details are not really all in place to us, the public. Okay, so that's that. Let's go down here. The LAPD is not offering comment on whether they've obtained footage of the shooting or whether TORY is a suspect, but we all know he is. Although he was arrested for having a gun in his car, and he may avoid facing charges for the Wait a minute. He may avoid facing charges for the shooting due to witnesses not cooperating with the police. TORY was released Thursday after posting $35,000 for bail. He's expected to claim the shooting was an accident. I hope to be honest with you, I really don't want to see him get into any type of trouble. I don't want to see that. But at the end of the day, you need help. You have an anger problem. You can't stop touching guns. You've gotten in trouble before with guns. You're not supposed to have a gun. Instead of you trying to put work and effort into clearing your name, and you gotta try to clear your name and try to get those charges off your record. And get a legal gun. Work towards that. Instead of you doing that, you making it worse and worse and worse for yourself because you keep getting pulled over with a gun when you're not supposed to have one, and you keep being charged. So who's going to really, it's hard for people to really believe that you didn't have anything to do with it and that it was an accident. Especially when you have an ex-girlfriend, you have Selena Powell talking about how he put a hit on her. Everything. So yeah, y'all, that was that. So I'm going to move right along before we close. Chad, Ocho, Cinco, and Evelyn Lozada. Okay, Evelyn Lozada and Chad Ocho. This is gonna be very brief. This one because I don't feel like it. We know Chad Ocho Cinco was really taken off of his football team. When he met Evelyn, it messed his world up. Honestly, it turned his life upside down. She wrecked. Meeting her was the worst thing that could have happened to him, and that's the honest truth. I first, maybe y'all, because I'm not a football fan, I first knew who he was by Basketball Wives, the show, the reality show. When she started dating him, she was all over him and he was over her. They was looking like they was in love. They ended up getting married. He was doing great. He had got transferred to Ohio or somewhere, some other team at Cincinnati, I believe, at the time. And everything looked good for them. Until things stopped looking good for them. Prior to Evelyn, Chad was doing well. He has a lot of kids. But he takes care of his kids. I always see where he takes care of his kids and shows the most respect and love. So years ago, Evelyn came out. She said he abused him. She said he headbutted her, and she claimed abuse, and it was a big thing. He lost his endorsements. I believe he resigned from his team, but I think he was made to resign or he got fired from his team, and it just went downhill after Evelyn. He even lost weight here. It looks like. So I want to get to just go to the Chad story before everything else. Let's see. Chad Ocho Cinco. Okay, that's what they call him. And this is what happened. Every time Chad seems to post, Evelyn can't handle it. When he posts something about that situation, Evelyn, she just can't handle it. She gets very upset about it. So here, oh, that's not it. Let's go to it, though. Here we go. Here's what happened. A fan asked Chad, "What's the secret? How do you stay so positive?" Was it therapy? Not being funny, really asking for myself. And this is what Chad said. I lost my temper for once in life for 3 seconds, and it cost me a lifetime worth of work. I got it all back, plus some, after getting a second chance, and nothing will ever get me out of that happy space again. That was a very positive response. That was a very, it gave this person motivation, hope. It was just an all-out positive type of reply. That's what you say to somebody who's going down, somebody that feels like their life is not going where they want it to go, when they asking their celebrity person, how did you turn it around? Maybe this person was going through that same thing. Maybe they lost their temper. Maybe they had a bad fight. You don't know. So they asked Chad, because this is the person they relate to, and he responded in such a way where it was respectful. It wasn't nothing wrong with what he said. There was nothing, absolutely nothing negative about what he said. Well, Evelyn seemed to have an issue with that. I'm going to show you what Evelyn said. Okay, so soon as I have, like I said, I have to find so many daggone emails to find what Evelyn said. This is what happened after that. And I find it very mysterious how Evelyn instantly knows when he posts something. It's almost like she's watching him. I get the feeling that she still want him, to be honest, because who replies that quick to somebody that they don't care for? So this is the reply here. Let's go to the Evelyn's quick response here. Okay, so Evelyn said, if you're going to comment or speak, and shout out to the neighborhood talk too, because I did get this from their post. If you're going to comment or speak on our past relationship, speak the truth. You're too old and still old and grown to still be out here lying. So that was just out the blue, out the disrespect, like where this come from, and why are you replying anyway? Why you watching me? Damn, why are you stalking me? Why are you like watching me this hard where you know exact? I mean, geez. People send you stuff. Okay, that's your excuse. Okay, they send you other things. You reply to all them too. Like, that was a quick reply. And the man was being positive, and he was giving hope, offering an encouragement to someone. And he never lied. And then she said once. She said once because Chad was saying that he lost his temper once. And she's alluding to that there was more than once, more than one time. But the problem I have with this girl is that she likes to play the victim. Okay, you like to play the victim. You've started trouble with who? Royce on basketball? All your castmates. You done fought him and you threw bottles at him, damn it. You done jumped at him. You done beat him. What the fuck? You tried to fight all of your castmates that you felt you could beat. OG you couldn't get with her because she would have knocked you out. She would have done worse than you ever thought Chad could do. But this is her response out of nowhere to that positive post Chad put to his fan. Then she puts up an old picture. She said this took longer than 3 seconds. But this is my question, right? With this chick. We've seen her actions. We've seen her jump at her castmates. We've seen her bully her castmates, antagonize her castmates. She just has her mouth. She thinks she's better. I've seen it with my eyes. I'm a woman. She's a woman. And I know those types. She wants people to feel inferior to her. She wants what I call bitches. She wants women that follow her. She wants to be conceited and all that. Bougie and all that. That's what she wants. So you dealing with this type of person, dealing with a manly man who, you again in another Tory Lanez situation. I'm saying, men, for you to try to challenge a man as a woman, that is a risk on its own. It's a risk on its own because a man deals with inadequacy. They deal with competition all day long. Men are raised as boys. They are taught not to cry. They are taught to be strong as boys. Especially black men. They just taught to be strong. So when you start messing with their ego, and I was told this by men. What was it, I've asked, that made you get mad at that woman and hit her? What was it? And I was told when she challenged me, she would do things like what I see Evelyn might do. Be in your face pointing, maybe hit you, doing the most. Basically challenging your manhood, calling you out your name. And it's just not something you should do as a woman. You should just not do it. Not saying that he's right for hitting you. He's no man's right for hitting you. But I'm saying if you beating his ass, this is my opinion. A good slap won't hurt you. You shouldn't be putting and that's my opinion. You can't punch on a man. You can't be wanting to fight a man, treat a man like you a man. And then if he say one thing to you and it responds like a man, you don't like it, you cry. And he's the bad guy. No. When he hits you, that's different. But you gotta know, you gotta know your place. Gotta know that you're a woman. Gotta know that you might not be able to beat this guy. And that is a chance if you do too much, the wrong guy will probably not like it. So this is what happened. And she put this picture up in response to that. This was not even called for. That happened. You got over it. You got through it, girl. Your forehead is healed. But apparently you still wounded and broken and looking for sympathy. After that, she says, domestic violence is an act that should never be justified or minimized, period. Yeah, but you got to get over it at some point. What you going to hold on to that? That's going to be on your demise. If let me tell you something. Chad Ocho Cinco has never told his side of the story yet. Not yet. He never told it. She told her story 20,000 times. Her side of the story over 20 times. And it was all his fault to hear her tell it. But he has never told his side of the story yet. He has remained humble. He took the blame. He lost his job, making his money. He got kids. And he lost his job. And he took full responsibility every time. But at this time, it's on your ass. It's on your ass. You can't keep throwing that domestic violence in his face because he's already been punished. That's like people in jail. They already in jail. So what good is it to keep trying to punish them and criticize them and judge them for being in jail when they already in jail? They already being punished for what they did. How about you look at what you do when you need your punishment? Because she has done things. Finally, Chad Ocho Cinco's woman speaks up and said, Lord, somebody please go subscribe to Evelyn OnlyFans because, child, she needs some attention with that next post. Okay? So I'm glad someone spoke up for Chad, close to him, because I don't see a lot of that. I wish somebody would. I actually left him a DM, and no, I didn't get a response. I don't look for a response. I offer hope. And I hope y'all do the same thing. Encourage your people. Encourage them. Because they dogged Ocho. They dogged Chad. Knowing that, I want to call out her name, that chick goes around fighting all the castmates, calling women, black women, dark roaches and black cookies and gorillas. But nobody seems to want to take her, get on her ass but us. The news articles, they don't really give a damn about us. They don't. That's the reality. So I hope that people would have Chad's back. Chad already had his punishment. He's already paid his price. But, because I'm not going to call you what I want to call you, Evelyn. It's time to stop pulling that victim card. Now it's your responsibility. Now you need to go back to therapy, honey, if you're not healed yet. Because you still are on a show. You never lost a dime for that situation. You actually gained from it. He's lost. And he's admitted to his wrong. In the sight of God, he's pure from that. He's forgiven from that. You still holding on to the grudge. She in church with her hands up talking about she got filled with the Holy Spirit. Okay, why? Why? because of OG situation, because how you dogged her out, how you call her names, and we tore your ass down, girl. We ripped her apart because you're not gonna keep doing that without you waking up the mobsters. I don't know what you call us. You waking up the people. We ain't mobsters. That's I'm thinking. But you waking up the people. You're waking us up, and we are going to stand up for what's right. So I was glad that Elisa Monet said what she said and had Chad's back. And she said, just let it go, babe. If it was me, I would have said a lot more. But that says a lot of words. And I'm just a woman of many words. And it's a good thing sometimes to have minimal words. I think that's a good thing. I admire it. I just know myself. I just know me. You know, you're not going to keep coming up here like that. And then she has a friendship with Chad's daughter. I don't know if it's a friendship. I don't trust it. I don't think Evelyn is a friend to the daughter. I think the daughter more so keeps trying to be a friend to Evelyn, but I could be wrong. And I wish they stopped that. Stop trying to be friends with somebody that don't want to be your damn friend. Stop looking for them to approve of you. You don't owe her anything. Anything. Nothing. Her mouth, her actions, her history lets me know a lot. Says 1,000 words. So that's that, y'all. I'm not going to get any more into that. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about briefly to bring to you is, yes, Lemon Tea. Lemon Tea says she's a colorist and thinks she's better. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, since you mentioned it, I forgot. Why don't I just show you what you're saying? Go take it back to that, because that she is a colorist. This is some of the things she said. Matter of fact, let's go here. This is what she said back in 2011. I'm leaving since y'all don't appreciate my black ass. But before I go, why do women use the entire roll of toilet paper in one sitting? And then she says, retweet. Oh yeah. Ocho Cinco, stay your black ass at Ricky Rose house then. Proof. See, look how she's... Listen, ladies and men. I want you to look at this. Let me call her one time. Look at this bitch, okay? One time. I just had to say it. I had to say it. God knows I'm trying to do right. But I had to, because the bitch, okay, the second time, you could see her harassing Ocho Cinco. Look at a person's actions tell you everything you need to know. Ocho won't bother this woman. He minded his business. Ocho is chilling and don't say nothing to her. Remember OJ put the tweets out? He was chill. He was cool. He probably a cool dude. But this woman look at her tweeting out here, harassing this man, antagonizing this man. What woman gonna put up with that before they bust that bitch in her mouth? Let me know that. What woman? So a man, this is what I'm saying. Men have to we put so much pressure on them. They have a responsibility to not hit a woman. They have a responsibility. If you hit a woman, that's domestic violence. At the same time, I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to bully the fuck out of you and I'm going to harass the mess out of you. Stay your black ass at blah, blah, blah. Laughing my fucking ass off. Yes, Lord. Don't make me use the Lord's name, girl. And this is what she said. Yes, retweet. Midnight black ass. See how she harassing him, coming at him, his color, his complexion, trying to... First of all, bitch, Ocho Cinco is a sexy chocolate motherfucker. Yo, I gotta get my cusses out, man. I'm telling you, this chick makes me upset. Because the man is fine. Ain't a damn thing wrong with... And that's why that bitch can't get over him till the day. Give me a couple seconds to cuss. They not gonna monetize this shit anyway. They don't monetize anything I do. So fuck it. We dealing with YouTube racist, systemic, and all that stuff. Yeah, we are. Systemic racism with YouTube too. How many black content creators you know be themselves and do the best they can, and they making payment. They getting paid. Not too many. They getting paid by y'all, by people that donate. They getting paid like that. I'm telling you, we dealing with systemic racism every damn where. Yeah, I had to get my cousins because this girl, this is an example. She sits her ass out there. This is that bitch, y'all. This the one. She be out there starting shit. She the nag of the shit. She's the antagonizer. She's the instigator. She chills. She know how to get you upset. She knows how to upset you. And then when you can't take it anymore, bop. She claims a victim. She starts crying and they take her side. Why do they take her side? Because she uses her words in charm. She uses her words. Well, he hit me. You know, I'm a victim of domestic violence, and it's not right for any man to ever put his hands on a woman. Yeah, okay. But it's right for you to go in here and call my man a midnight black ass, my fellow brother a black ass? Bitch, when you was all over that chocolate, let's go. Be real about it. You all over it now, dear. That's why every time the man tweets anything you think is you, boop, here you come, popping up. Because you sprung still. You can't get over him, can ya? You done been through Carl Crawford, and you still on him. You still on Chad, aren't you? Chad don't want you, do he? Chad's not the one putting tweets out saying anything about her. He's not the one acting a nut, unhinged fool. It's her. Lemon said, yeah, like Jada was talking down on Kels, and she's married, but freaking, you know? And how about, which it's so much stuff that, oh my God, I'm trying, y'all, with this live stuff. It's so much I want to talk about. I just want to talk about, even with Lemon T, Christy Teigen. She's in the news from some old tweets. She deleted her Twitter. Did you see that? Excuse me, where she had these different pedophilic symbols and Sandy, she wants to eat pizza and watch little girls do splits. Did you see that? But her and John Legend, oh, they was the head of the Me Too movement trying to bring R. Kelly down. Oh yeah. So it's a lot. It's just a lot. I work 9 hours a day. I'm telling you, it's hard when I do talk to customers every day, back to back. And then I get out for work, and then I want to go live, but I don't. I like to get information, and it is like when, because I'm exhausted and drained. So yeah, but I want to talk about that. I'm going to be talking about that soon, hopefully. About these people now that time has passed. R. Kelly's in jail. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. He's already being punished. The people that was putting him there. Would you say, can I comment? Where? Oh, I hear you. April. I hear you. Definitely going to talk about R. Kelly, because there's a reason I stopped. There's a good reason. But guess what? I am a fan of R. Kelly. I don't give a damn about no fans, no fake supporters, no people that's over there starting trouble. That don't stop me. I'm still a fan of R. Kelly. But I'm an honest fan of R. Kelly. And I love his music. I love the person that I think I know. Like, I don't know. I didn't meet him. But I love his music. And I love some of the things that he say. So definitely going to be talking about him. You say, can I do comment on R. Kelly? Definitely will be doing that. I don't talk about him anymore. Yeah, it's because I had to separate because I never intended for my entire channel either to be on R. Kelly, and then that was fine. I just got completely. I'm still passionate about R. Kelly. I just know I follow my spirit. My spirit's, he's there now. Things are about to happen, I know, with the court. And then there's a lot going on over there that you know about with the people. The people, they want to dictate who's a fan of R. Kelly or not. And I can't live in that world. I can't. No one that don't know me is going to tell me how much I love anybody. So I had to separate from that some. But yes, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, they got some stuff with them. So yeah, I'm just collecting the news and collecting the evidence of what's going on. Absolutely. So that was that. The last thing I want to play. I don't even know if I can bear this. I don't know, y'all. Evelyn speaks out. I can't. I don't think I can even bear hearing her. I don't think y'all can bear hearing her because all she's gonna do is cry. She wants to know the bitch gets on camera. Okay, I'm gonna call her that because I just can't help it. She gets on camera. As a matter of fact, let's try to bear this. Let's try. If I can find it. Evelyn. See, I got so many things. IG. Let's see. Evelyn Lozada breaks silence. Let's go here. Let's see.
Hey, so I wanted to, respond to a few things. A few weeks ago, I was actually going to, discuss certain things and decided not to. But I think today is, the perfect time to address things that are on my heart. I woke up today to Chad's comment, and as much as I told myself that I wasn't going to respond because it's not the first time that he's made this comment.
Y'all can't even see it, dog. Hold up. Oh my God. Can y'all see this? Oh, y'all bear with me. I will promise you I will get better once I keep going live. I promise. It'll get better. Okay. Bear this. Now this is, like I said, this is after Evelyn, after Chad he say one damn thing to a fan. He didn't come initiate it. The fan asked him a question. He answered, man, how do I get over my problems? And Chad offers his testimony. Tell about the goodness of Jesus, how good God's been to him, how God's brought him through. Just like, I'm over exaggerating, but just tell how he's come through. And Evelyn has all these outbursts. Here we go. Hold up, let me make sure y'all can see the thing first. Okay. Watch her play the victim.
Hey, so I wanted to, respond to a few things. A few weeks ago, I was actually going to, discuss certain things and decided not to. But I think today is, the perfect time to address things that are on my heart. I woke up today to Chad's comment, and as much as I told myself that I wasn't going to respond because it's not the first time that he's made this comment, I'm just tired. I'm really, really tired. And for this man to sit up there and say that, he lost his temper for 3 seconds is infuriating to me, and as much as I'm trying to heal from this situation I've been dealing with this shit for years, not only because
You know what'll heal her? Some of that chocolate. That's what'll heal her. A good push. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's what's going to do it for her. A good one. A good chocolate ice cream. That's what's going to do it for her because she can't get over it. She can't get over it. She's sprung. Like, he ain't say nothing wrong. Let it go. Move on.
I'm on a show. Just everything is just so public. So, as much as I'm trying to heal from this, it's messages like this, it's tweets or whatever the hell it was that are triggers for me. Okay. And, for this man to say,
triggers like he's a drug to you.
It was one incident, 3 seconds of his life. He lost everything. And then what happens? It affects, people read this on social media and then are coming at me talking about, oh, you made this man lose his job. It's like, if you're going to speak the truth, I want you to speak the truth as to what the situation was. Okay. It wasn't the first time. It wasn't the first time. And one of the things that I'm always going to do is I'm always going to live in my truth. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly, I'm not going to let anybody take away my fucking truth. okay, and put this perception out there for a pity party as if you made one mistake, you know. And I'm trying to move on from this, but as a victim, how am I supposed to move on? And I'm not looking for attention.
That's exactly what she's looking for, gang. This is 5 minutes and 53 damn seconds. This is 5 minutes of everything she's saying is her answering her own damn impulses. It's her brain, her body language telling her, Evelyn, you're looking for attention. I'm not looking for attention. She's telling herself this. What the hell? Like, because I'm not saying that it's not valid that you could have suffered some abuse. All I'm saying is I go by actions, period. History. This woman has fought everybody on the show. Everybody. It was her. Nobody started that with her. She started with everybody. That's her. That's how she is. That's her personality. Bullshit. It's just her on shows. This is her. This is who she is. She got a temper. She liked to fight. Right now she's starting an argument. She wants to argue. And that's why she's doing this. Because Chad said nothing wrong. And Chad wasn't the one that it's the fans of Chad that said you caused him to lose his job. So talk to them. Okay, let me try to get through this couple minutes.
I was at home. I'm minding my own fucking business. And then I have to deal with this. And it's hurtful to me. It's hurtful to me because I know my truth. And I have never discussed anything else that has ever happened other than the incident that people know. Because I always was concerned about his kids and our kids and always having to relive this.
Okay, I gotta stop it there because that's manipulation. You know what? She's talking in her own head. She's talking to her damn self. She is trying to, her daughter, Chad's daughter, likes to talk to Evelyn. If you looked at the Basketball Wives show, or they talked. The daughter wanted to meet up with Evelyn. Evelyn did not meet with the daughter. So by that, Evelyn is trying to say, hint, hint, hey daughter, I acknowledge you, because she knows she's fucking wrong for that. She knows she's wrong for that. For the daughter to try to talk to her, and now you kind of betraying the daughter, because you pretended to be friends with the daughter. Now you betraying her by talking about her dad again. Trying to make her dad look bad. Bitch, move on.
You can't make comments like this and expect for nobody, especially me, that I'm on the other end of this, to feel how I feel. Okay? And then when it comes to,
I sure did just call her a bitch after I said we call each other bitches.
Tend to connect, my character on this show with what happened to him. And I understand that to a certain degree. I get it.
Evelyn, you're not better than me at it. Because everything she's doing, I already see what she's doing. She's responding to all the fans, everything they could possibly say to debunk her. What can we say? She's trying to answer to that. Give an excuse for that. Give a reason for that. I'm not this person that I am on the show. That's because fans said this. Is this because I'm saying it? She is this person. This is you. Who goes all these years fighting people? Just because I'm on a show don't mean I'm not a fighter like that. Trust and believe. If it comes to me, I'm a fight. But I don't start trouble with people. I'm not that type of person. You have to be that type of person. If you always in fights with people, it's probably because you a fighter. You a fighter.
I take full responsibility. I know I'm the one on this show. I'm the one that hasn't been the most positive person. I know I'm the one that has made us look bad. And I'm sorry. And I understand that I didn't always handle things the right way. I am, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, and I'm embarrassed sometimes for my family, because this is a forever thing, but the person that I am on Basketball Wives, and who I am as a mother, and how I've been in my personal relationships, whether it be with Carl or Chad, are two totally different things. And what happened to me that day and other days, I didn't deserve that, because I have always been a good woman. I have always been a great mom. I have always been a great stepmom. And for this,
I can't take it no more. Okay. So I'm not down that Evelyn is not a good mom. I think she is a good mom. And I always go by experience. I think she's a good mom because, to be honest with y'all, this. Oh, my bad. Cut that off because I'm going to end this. So not yet. Hold on, guys. I like that beat, but not right now. Yeah, she sounds just as fake as Andrea, don't she? Very. You minimal tears. You don't really see those. But this is the thing. I'm not saying that she's not a great mom. I think Evelyn she is a good mom because most Hispanic, most Latinas women I know, they good moms. Most of them I know are good moms. Like a lot of black women I know are good moms. A lot of white women are good moms. A lot of women are good moms. Period. Because when I think of one, I keep thinking of others. A lot of women are good moms. I'm not saying she's not a good mother. That has nothing to do with these allegations. My thing is, why are you harboring on that? Let the man say something. Like you said your story, you said your piece. Let him say something. So I want to thank everybody for joining the chat. I really truly appreciate y'all. It will get better and better. I'm trying to be more consistent. This is my plans. My plan is to go live at least Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, maybe Saturday and Sunday. Most likely, definitely Sunday, because I'm off on Sundays. I work on Saturdays, but at night. So I plan to go live Wednesday through Friday, possibly Monday through the whole week, but definitely try through Wednesday through, and it will probably be 7:30 to 8:30 during the week. So hopefully y'all will join me again, and like I said, it will definitely get better each time. My goal is to bring spicy topics, okay, because that's what I do. I'm gonna say the things that a lot of people will probably like or don't like. Like I said, I just called her a bitch, didn't I? After I just said women call each other bitches. We do. I do. I guess I do too. And that's not, I don't mean to be hypocritical because I do too. So, but this is the reality. When a man calls us these things, we get offended. I think knowledge is power, and I try. Y'all see me try. Y'all hear me try. But anyway, Tamar Braxton, pray for her because she is in the hospital. The last I heard, her boyfriend said that she was unresponsive. There was one video, her last video showed her son was yelling mom, and she wasn't answering. She was just kind of singing and just looked to me as if she was either crying or drinking or doing something else. So I could be completely wrong, but she possibly could have been drinking and popping pills. They said she popped pills and she was drinking and she was unresponsive. So just pray for her and whatever is going on with that. Definitely will keep y'all updated on what's going on. Thank you very much for joining the live. I definitely will be talking about R. Kelly coming in the future. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Who knows, I might come live again. It's been so much going on lately. Wear your masks.